This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, guys, can you hear me? Good.
Yes, sir.
Guys, today we'll start some new topic, guys, which is like we can go further. Otherwise, the topic is like session tracking mechanism. Session tracking what? So mechanism. Once if you've done the session tracking mechanism, then we'll go with the listeners concepts anyhow. So we'll go for session tracking mechanism, guys. Session means what? A particular time duration is called one session, guys. The session means what? A particular time duration, right? Exactly. Because generally you can see in application level, maybe when you're filling scholarship applications, guys, in BTech level or college level scholarship application, first step is what we have to fill the some college details, right? So college details will fill. Next one is a step two. We will fill the hmm, personal details, right? Personal details, and first college details we will fill, then personal details we will fill. Personal details we will fill, then we will fill like step three, cash details, right? Yeah, cash details we will fill, right? Exactly. Okay, so first we fill the college details and personal details and cash details, and next one is what we will fill the qualification details, right? Yeah, qualification information, right? Exactly. Because after this, what happened here? First details, you can click on next button. The control goes to for second details. Okay, next button we'll enter second details. Okay, this is like step one process, right? Step one process will fill the college details, then personal details, then cash details, then qualification details. At last, what it is showing us, it displaying all the details, right? So at last, it will display what? It will display all the details, right? It will display all the details. Then check the details. Okay, then check the okay check the all details. Tell me, check the all the details. Click on submit, right? Yes or no? Click on what? Submit, right? Exactly. Because now we see when you fill the first detail, college details is there, then personal details is there. When you fill the personal details, your application has to maintain. So you have to maintain your college details information, right? Guys, while filling the personal details, definitely we have to maintain the client previous request data or not. What is the client previous request data, guys? College details information you will fill. Okay, we have to store this data, right? While storing the cash details, your application has to store the personal details and college details, right? Personal details and what? College details, right? Exactly. While filling the qualification, the application has to maintain the
College
application
personal
has to maintain
class.
the college, personal, and cash details, right? At last, it is displaying all the records. At last, it displaying all the records. Then you can check all the records, and you have to click on submit button, right? Exactly. Then what are the conclusion, guys? Here we have to maintain client previous request data at the time of the processing letter request, right? Exactly. Guys, to maintain the client previous request details at the time of the processing letter request at server side, we are using the mechanism like session tracking mechanisms. There's a particular time duration, particular session. I want to store like all the client details, right? There's particular time duration. I want to store like particular period. I want to store like all the client requested details, right? Exactly. So to maintain the hmm, yes, to maintain what? To maintain the to maintain the client previous client previous request details. Tell me, guys, to maintain the client previous requested details at the time of processing what? At the time of processing what? Later request, right? Exactly. Guys, while processing the second request, I want to maintain the client previous first request details, right? At server side. To maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing what? Later request. Later request. Use use which mechanism is here? Use session tracking mechanism, right? Mechanism. Sir, how you will maintain the previous details at server side? at the time of the processing the second request of the same client. At the time of processing second request of the same client, right? Then we can go for the session tracking mechanism, guys. To maintain the details like that, we have three approaches. Guys, how many types of session tracking mechanisms are there? There are three types of. There are three types of what? Session tracking. Yeah, there are three types of what? There are three types of session tracking mechanisms, guys. It means we will maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing second request. Okay, how many approaches are there, guys? There are three types actually. There are three ways, guys. What are three ways here? Number one is like HTTP session tracking mechanism, guys. HTTP session tracking mechanism, right? HTTP session tracking mechanism. So we will maintain the client previous requested data at the time of the processing second request at server side using HTTP session object, guys. Guys, using which object? Using guys, using which object? Using HTTP session object, right? Exactly. That is called HTTP session tracking mechanism. Next one is what, guys? Cookie session tracking mechanism. Cookies session tracking mechanism, guys. In this case, we will maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing later request using cookies actually. Guys, how we will maintain the data means what? Using using what? Using the cookies, right? Yeah, how we will maintain the data using session HTTP session and using cookies, that I'll tell you anyhow. Yes, first approach is what? HTTP session tracking mechanism. Second is what? Cookies session tracking mechanism. And the third one is what? URL rewriting session tracking mechanism, guys. URL rewriting session tracking mechanism. It means we will maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing later request using URL actually. Using what? URL itself. URL rewriting session tracking. Yeah, session tracking mechanism, right? Exactly. Yes, total there are three ways, guys. Guys, what's the purpose of session tracking mechanism? To maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing later request. To maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing later request, we will use what? Session tracking mechanism, right? Exactly. Because how many types of session tracking mechanism is? There are three types. One is like a cookie session, HTTP session tracking mechanism, cookie session tracking mechanism, and URL rewriting session tracking mechanism, guys. So it says that in the first approach, we will maintain the previous details at the time of the processing second request using cookies, using HTTP session object. Because first approach, how we'll maintain the data? Using this first approach, how we'll maintain the data? Using HTTP session object. Second approach, how we'll maintain the data? Using cookies object. Third way, how we can maintain the data? Using URLs.
URL rewriting.
You are using URLs, right? Exactly. Good, guys. The first approach I'll use now today. So HTTP session tracking mechanism. So in this mechanism, tell me, guys. Here we will maintain the tell me, guys. Here we will maintain the client previous request at time of processing later request using HTTP session object, guys. Yes, here we will maintain the client previous request details at the time of the processing later request with the help of which object, guys? With the help of HTTP session object, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, in HTTP session tracking mechanism, we will maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing data request with the help of which object? With the help of which object means HTTP session object, right? Exactly. Sir, can please give me some example? Guys, see, for example, I will maintain the three forms for the same user. Three forms are there: form 1.html, form 2.html, form 3.html. Guys, total how many forms we have? Guys, total how many forms we have? Total three forms we have, right? form1.html, form2.html, and what form3.html, right? Exactly. If you go for the form1.html, guys, here you can enter the details like username and user age. Because username and what the user age. Click on next button. It means what? First form data is done. Then assume like Ronnie is filling the application. The first form, she filled the first form. Click on next button. At server side, what we have to do then? Tell me. Yeah, this is like first form. Assume like second form like user. Okay, qualification. Yeah, user qualification is there. User designation is there. User qualification and designation. Then click on next button. After that, last form is details are there, which is like user email. Yeah, email data and what user what mobile data, right? As user email and mobile data. Here finally she done the display. Yeah. Let's see first form here, username and user age. Actually, the Rani requested like first form. Then I'm sending like username password form one HTML file I sent to the Rani. As a I'm sending to the client, right? Then what she will do, she will enter some username password, some username password, some xxx password, some like xxx. We will enter. Click on next button. At server side, what I have to do? I have to first of all, guys, servlet will execute, right? First servlet. First servlet, what it will do? First of all, get the requested data. Because after getting the requested data, I have to maintain this data at server side, right? Because I have to maintain this data server side while she filling the second form. Okay, how can I maintain the data at server side temporarily? How can you maintain the data at server side temporarily? Using HTTP session object, guys. That's what. Get the request data. Next one is what? So create the HTTP session object. Guys, get the request data, create the HTTP session object, right? Yes, the statement is clear. Create the HTTP session object and place the data in which object, guys? Session object. Place the data in which object, guys? Session object, right? Exactly. Yes, here what get the get the request data, guys. After getting the request data, create HTTP session object. Create the session object, right? Then place the data in the session object, guys. Whatever the data the first form data is there, we place the form data in the session object, right? Then render the second form to the client, right? Is render the render render the second form to client. So once if we render the second form to the client, guys, so for to the client we are rendering the second form. Then what happened, guys? At server side, these client details are available with object now. Yes, we are rendering the second form to the client, but at server side, how we will maintain the first details? We are creating session object and we are placing the session object into we are placing the data into session object, right? It means while she is filling the second form data at server side, the first form details are present with which object? Session object, right? Guys, first form details are present with which object? Guys, session object or not? Exactly. Then she is filling the second form, guys. Once she is filling the second form like user qualification and user designation, click on next button. Then what happens, guys, at server side? Then second solid will be executed. Second solid also what we have to do? Get the as usual what? Requested data, right? Get the request data. After getting the request data, what is the second step? Tell me.
Place the data in session object only.
Create a session object means what? For this user already session object is available, right? Then this here create a session object, locate the object. So locate the object, right? Locate the object means what, guys? Already already object is present. That's what we are locating that object. Yeah. After locating the object, what we will do? place the data in what? Session object, right? Exactly. Because process is a common process. First time, get the data, create a session object, place the data in session object. Then we are entering the second form to client. We are sending request second form to the client. Then the client is filled the second form details, click on next button. Then request goes to second servlet. What the second servlet again has to do? Get the request data. Already with this user session object is available, right? Because already with this user session object is available. That's what locate the object, guys. Locate the object means what? Already object is present. That's what place the data in session object, right? Exactly. Guys, after placing the data section object second form, we have to render how many which form, guys? Third form, right? Because she has to fill the total three forms. First form, next button. Second form, next button. Third form. That's what you have to render the rendering is for sending. Tell me, guys. So render the third form to tell me, guys. Render the third form to what? Client, right? Exactly. Now what happened, guys? The third form is displayed to browser, right? Then third form, she enter the email and mobile and click on display button. Once if you click on the display button, I want execute like display servlet, guys. Display servlet. At last, what I have to do? I have to check my all the details, and I want to store my all the details in the database because I want to store this all the details into what database, right? Exactly. Guys, first of all, to check the data, I want display all the data, right? Because I want display all the records, right? Yeah. Guys, here to display the data, total how many records are there? How many values you entered? Guys, total how many values you entered?
Four. 12
Four.
Total six values, right? So total she entered six values, but out of six values, when she processing the form three, because when she is processing the form three, because when she is processing the because when she is processing the form three, I think these two details are stored where it is stored. Is it stored in the session object? Is it stored in the request object? Stored in the request object itself, right? That's what two details, two details, two details we have to get from which object, guys? Request object. Yes, but she need the remaining four details also, right? She has to display remaining four details. Then how she will get the remaining four details? Remaining four details are present in the session object or not? Then get the get it from. Tell me, guys, get it from which object? Session object or not? Because temporarily we are storing into which object? Session object or not? Because two details get it from request object, four details we can get it from the session object, right? Because previously first request forming, second request forming, these all the details are stored in what? Session object or not? Guesses or no? Like that we will process this example, guys. We understood that first form she is filling at server side, first form details I'm storing to session object, then I'm giving the second form to client, then she is filling the second form, sending the request to server side, then I have to maintain these details also. Already previously session object is ready, the two details are there, can I add two more details? Now total session object contains how many details, guys? Total session object contains the four details, right? Yes, yes or no? Then you can write the form 3, render the form 3. When she enter the form 3, she click on display button. What is my requirement? When I click this, when she clicks the display button, I want print all the details. What the previous forms also she written, right? She entered, right? So to get the all the details, last two details are there in the request object only. So get it from the request object. Remaining four details, previous two request details are stored where it is stored. Hmm. Yes, previous four
request.
details are stored in the session object or not, and get it from which object, guys? Get it from session object, right? Exactly. Guys, now you tell me this example, how many forms I have designed total?
3.
Get this example, how many forms? How many servlets I have to design?
Three, sir.
Guys, how many servlets I have to
Three.
design? Three
One.
servlets, right? First servlet is getting some data stored in session object. Second servlet is there. Third servlet is there, right? Guys, total how many servlets we have to do total? 3 servlets, right? Exactly. Guys, can I do this example practically?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? It's meaningful, right?
Yes,
Because previous two details what we entered, we have to get these details while processing the third request, right? How we'll get those details means with the help of which object, guys?
HTTP
Session object, right? Exactly. Those details we will get at the time of the processing what? Later request, right? That's what, guys. 3 forms. Let me copy. So form pages we know already. That's what. Advanced Java servlets, yeah. HTTP session app. Can I copy these 3 forms, right? Form 1, form 2, form 3. Yes, can you please create one application? Sir, what is this form 1 contains? Just right click on this form 1, edit plus, then form 1 data is there, which contains a name and the age, which contains what? Name and age. And the second form contains as usual qualifications and say designation. Third form as usual it contains which contains what? Mobile and email, right? 3 forms I have. Just let me copy 3 forms. Go for the Eclipse ID. You can create the new project. Close this all. Create new. I want to create the dynamic web project. So I can write the HTTP session example. Module version is like we can select the 2.5. Click on next button. Click on finish button. So HTTP session example. First we have to make the 3 forms. Form 1, form 2, form 3 is there, right? Welcome file is out of these 3 forms. Which form is the starting web page of the web application, guys? I think form 1 at HTML, something like form 1 at HTML I'm making as a welcome file, right? Exactly. It's ready. When 3 forms are ready, then let me write the first servlet. Java resources, src, right click now. So new, I want to create the servlet. Okay, servlet. Package name is like com.tcs. Class name is like what? First servlet, right? Yeah, first servlet, guys. This is the URL pattern for the first servlet. Click and finish. Can you please open the form1.html file once? In the form.html file, here the URL pattern, action tag URL pattern, you can take the first servlet, change this request type is a post request. Yes or no? And can you please copy the jar file from the previous project? Just let me lib folder is there. I copied jar file. You can place in my project jar file. Then problems will be rectified. Then we have to override which method, guys? Do get method, do post method.
Do post method, sir.
Yeah, we have to override the do post method. See guys, what the first request what I have to do? She entered some details, right? I have to get those details or not, first step. Hmm? Guys, she entered first form actually. She entered first form means I have to get the first form details, right? I have to enter the first form details, right? Exactly. Guys, to get the first form details, can I get the request get parameter method? Get the first form details. Request get parameter of username and request get parameter of user age. I'm getting the 2 values, right? Exactly. Guys, after getting the first record details, what I have to do, I have to maintain these details at server side, right? How can I maintain this data? To maintain this data, HTTP session. Yes, to maintain this data, we record which object, guys, here? HTTP. Tell me, guys, which object? HTTP session object required. HTTP session. Why I'm creating the session object means to store the details of the client temporarily at server side while processing the second request. HTTP session equal to request dot, yeah, request dot what? You can write the get session, right? Session object is ready. Then what I have to do? Can I place this? Can I place this data into session object, right? Yes. Can I place this data into session object or not? How can you place the data? Session data, set attribute method we have to use. Set attribute you have to use. Assume like I given the attribute is like AAA. I want to store the username, right? Exactly. Because actually what happened, this username I'm storing into which object? A session object. Yeah, this username I'm storing into which object? A session object. With the variable is what? AAA, right? Now in the session object contains a variable AAA which is storing the username. Yes, which is storing what? Username, right? Exactly. But the point is what, while getting the data from the session object, how is the get attribute? Get attribute of this variable we have to give. Guess get attribute of what? Get attribute of AAA we have to give, right? Exactly. But a get attribute of AAA, instead of giving the different names, can I put the same name? Can I put the same name, right? So that we understood that this is the data variable, this is the variable which is stored in which object? Is session object. If we place the AAA here, while getting the data, we have to the AAA. If you place the uname here, while getting the data, we can get the uname, right? So from the session object, while retrying the data, here what is the variable name you given? That variable name we have to use, right? Guys, that variable name we have to use or not? Exactly. That variable name only we have to use, right? Exactly. Yeah, session dot set attribute is ready, guys. Set attribute of username. Next one is what? Set attribute of what? User age, right? Exactly. Can you make the user age now? Yes, said we are now at server side. I create session object. I'm placing data into session object. Now it means what? I'm maintaining the first form details in the session object, right? Yes or no? The session object is specific to the user, right? Because when the client sends the first request, the session object is what is specific to the user, right? For a particular user, one session object will be created. The session object is what? Specific to the user, right? There's not session object is what? Specific to user, right? Exactly. Because all the request details for this user, guys, when the session object is created, until the user processing is completed, the session object is existed. Okay, the session object exists, right? That's what I can store these all the details into the session object. And if I feel like my session I don't want means we can invalidate the session object. We understood that session object is specific to the user, right? Exactly. Because anyway, I'm storing my first form data into server side. I'm storing the first form data into which object, guys? Session object or not? Because after storing the data, what I have to do? After storing the data, now I have to give the second form, right? I have to give the second form to the client or not? To give the second form to the client, how can we give, guys? Request data get request this get request dispatcher. I want to write the form to .html. So dot which mechanism I have to use? Forward mechanism, right? Forward request on what? Response object. We are forward request to second form, right? Then is second form is displayed to the browser window or not? The second form is displayed to browser, guys. Then form 2 is displayed to browser. In the form 2, can I make the post request? This is like what? A second servlet, right? Exactly. Because can I create the second servlet now? First servlet is ready. When she enter the second details, servlet here, second servlet, click and finish. When she enter the second details, now what I have to get? Already first details are there in my session object, right? Yes or no? Then she entered the second details, she is a click on next button. Then second details comes to server side. When the second details to comes to server side, because when the second details comes to server side, then what we will do? Tell me here, what we will do now? What we will do means again get the second form data. Again get the second form data, right? Yes, again get the second form data. Because I think first form data, what the processing we done, Second step also we can do the same processing, but the modification is what? Second form contains the uqual user designation, right? Uqual designation. Then where I have to change this? User qualification. User qualification I have to store. Then I have to get a session object. Yes, this is for second request or first request?
Second.
Hmm?
Second.
Yes, please respond. Vidya, this is second request details or first request details? These are the second requested details, right? Because this is second request means definitely for this user session object is available, not available.
Available.
Available. In this case, we have to create the object. This reference variable has to locate the existing object. Has to locate the existing object, right? That's what,
Yes.
guys. Actually, request.getSession means what happened, if object is available with this user, object is located. It means what this reference is pointing to existing object. Unfortunately, first request itself, object is destroyed. Unfortunately, if object is destroyed, then request.getSession means what happened, it is locate the object, guys, but object is available, not available. Object is not available, right? If object is not available, then what happened, it will create the new object, guys. Guys, if object is not available means then what happened? It will create the new object, right? Exactly. It means for the second request, is it recommended to create the second object? Guys, for the second request, is recommended to create the object or is not recommended? For the second request, if you create the new object, where is the previous details? That's what, guys. For the second request, you don't create the object. You can make the false. Guys, here what happened here? Request.getSession of false means the meaning of this line is, guys, what is the meaning of this line? Get session of false means, yeah, get session of false means what, guys? If the object is what? Available. Tell me, guys, if object is available, it will locate the object. Locate in the sense, yes, in Spring classes, frequently the faculty will use this word, locate the object, create the object. Create the object means creating the new object. Locate the object means already object is existed. The reference is pointing to that object. If the object is available, it will locate the object, guys. Yeah, actually, get session without argument means here the argument is by default what? Here the argument is by default true. Here what happened, if the object is what happened, guys? Actually, it will create the new session object. Okay, if it will create new session object. Yes or no? It will create the new session object. Are you clear now? Assume that it will create the new session object, guys. If the object is available, available with some data, then what happened? Yes, if object is already available with some data, if object is yeah. See, guys, get session without argument means what happened, guys? It will create the new object or not new session object. Yes, it will create the new session object. For the first request, if we create the new session object, that is fine. But for the second request, get session of false means what happened, guys? If object is available, it will locate the object. If the object is, let me guess, if the object is not available, it will throw exception, guys. It will throw what exception? Guys, tell me. For the first request, get session is good actually because we have to create the new object. But for the second request, get session is recommended. Get session of false is recommended.
Get session false is recommended.
Guys, for the second object, get session recommended. Get session of false is recommended. Definitely get session of what?
False is recommended.
False is recommended. False means what? Already object is there. So I can say the note here. First request use what? Request that get session method, guys. Okay. For the second, yeah, first request you can use get session method, guys. For the next request, what? Second and third request. We can use what? Get session of false.
False.
Yeah, we have to use the get session of false. We got the clarity why get session of false, right?
Already
Yeah.
object there. Yeah.
Already object is there, you locate the object. If you didn't put this like this, if you put like this, then what happened? It will create the new object, right? Then what is the need of the creating new object for the second request? Because previous request details are gone, right, already? Previous request is already gone. Okay, is it clear now? Yeah. Then you can send the user qualification, value. Then we can store the data into the user qualification. There is a user qualification, guys. And next attribute is like user designation. Get the first of all user designation, store into some temporary variable, and you can store the user designation, set into the session attribute, right? Then we have to forward the request which form, guys, now?
Form 3.
Form 3 HTML. Guys, servlet 1 and servlet 2 is clear. Just at server side, we will creating one session object and we will maintain the data in the session object temporarily. Okay, good. Guys, now third form you have to do. Third form contains what the data, guys. So here you can change request is like post request. This is something like display, yeah, display servlet, right? Exactly. Yeah, display servlet is that. Good. Let me create the display servlet now. Right click, new. I want to create the servlet. Click on display servlet. Click on finish. Display servlet is ready. In the display servlet, what we have to do? Guess get method I can remove. Post method I have to override it. Exactly. Because here I have to get the total how many details? Guess
First
total how many
form,
details?
then form.
Total 6
4
details I have to get. Total, yeah, 2 details already there is the 6. See, total she entered like client is entered how many details total? She entered total 6 details, right? She entered total 6 details means I have to display total 6 details. Out of 6 details, last 2 details are stored in which object? Email and mobile request object. Okay. Last form data stored in which object, guys? Definitely request object. But previous forms data stored in which object?
Session object.
Guys, that statement is clear. So actually, one more note we can do. Last form data. Last form data stored in which object? Request object, as is a normal way. Okay. So previous, all previous forms data, all previous forms data will be what? Stored in which object, guys? Session object, right? Exactly. Guys, last form data stored in the request object, previous form stored data stored in which object? Session object, right? That's what, guys. Last form data we can get from request object. Okay, last form data you can get from request object. So now previous form data I want to get from the session object. Then here what I have to do? I have to create the session object, right? Here means session object has to create a locate. You have to locate that object.
Locate.
Okay, because already object is there, we have to locate, right? Request that get session of, we have to give what? Always for the second request, second and third and fourth request, we have to give the false. Meaning is clear, right? False means object is already available, locate it. If object is not available, you don't create any object, so you give the exception. You give the exception, right? Get session of false, guys. Good. Now session object is ready. So then you can get the details, right? Yes, we can get the details or not. We can get all the details, right? Exactly. So how can we get all the details? How can we get all the details means? This HTML code, this much is recommended. If you want, you can write the HTML code. Okay, fine. Students means they are the patients, you guys, but you guys, you don't have patience. Out is nothing but a writer object, right? So can write the, because last servlet I want to give all the details, right? That's what print writer, print writer out equal to new print response data, which method we have to use? Get writer method, right? Because I took the out here, that's what. Good, fine. I don't want changes all the variables, right? Is it fine? Good.
Yeah.
Because username, guys, the first one is like username you can get. Username is there from which object? Session object or not? Can I call the session dot which method, guys, here? Get attribute method, right? At that time, while setting the data into the session object, if I give the triple A, if I give the triple A means what? Here you can give the triple A. But I give the triple A and I give the username, uname, just uname, right? Exactly. That is username, guys. Next one is what? User age. User age also session dot get attribute of. Guys, tell me session dot get attribute of what? U age, right? Next one is a qualification, guys. Session dot get attribute of u qual, right? Last one is what? Session dot get attribute of use DSI, use a designation, something like this. But email and mobile already I took from request object. Here directly email is there, directly mobile is there, right? Exactly. Qualification, designation, email and mobile. That's it. Is it clear now? Guys, only these 4 details I'm getting from which object? Session object. These 2 details I'm getting from which object? Request object. Already I'm taking the data, right? Because instead of writing these 2 details also, can I place this code in place of email, right? Can I place this code also directly in place of mobile, right? That's it. I no need to write these 2 lines of code also. That's it. Total here 6 details I want to get. 4 details I'm getting from which attribute, guys? Session attribute. Session dot get attribute of false, right? Yeah. Then response data, response dot set content type text slash HTML data. That's it. Guys, total last form, I want to give all the details to the client. That's what 4 details we can store in the previous object and 2 details we can get the data from request object, right? Is it clear? Last form is clear and display solid is clear.
Yes, sir.
How I maintain the previous details? Stored. Yes, now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Guys, HTTP session object example run on server. So click on next, click on finish.
Servlet API. Did we paste servlet API?
Jar file is already there, right? So without jar file, while writing the code itself, we get there, right? Yeah, form 1 is there, guys. Form 1 is welcome file, right? So name is like Ratan, age is like 25. So click on next. Second form is displayed. Qualification is like BTech. Designation like software. Click on next. So email, guys. Yes or no? So for first form is there, second form is there, third form is there. She filling the first form, she's filled the second form, she filled the third form, right? Yes or no? Good. Email is what? ratan@gmail.com and mobile number is 909090, something like this. If I click the display button, I want display all the records, right? First request data, second request data, third request data. That's what first and second request data stored in which object? Session object, right? At server side previously. Those details you're getting. These details, last form details are stored in what? Last form details are stored in what? Request object, right? So click on the display button, guys. See the output, guys, once. All the details are coming or not? But you are sending first request to 3 requests total. We are generating first form, second form, third form, right? Username is Ratan, age is 25, qualification is BTech, designation is software, email ratan@gmail.com, mobile is what? 90909090. Guys, are you clear? Now tell me, you maintain the client previous request data at the time of the processing later request. Using which object, guys? Session object. Now the session object is available at client side or server side? Guys, your session object is present at client side or server side? I will maintain your data.
Server side.
Guys, yes sir, no. Tell me. I will maintain your data at client side or server side? That's my question. I maintain your data at a client side or server side means definitely server side, right? Exactly. One more note, guys. The advantage of this mechanism is like advantages of this mechanism. Here we will maintain the previous request data, previous yeah, tell me guys, previous requested data at the server side. At server side, using here we will maintain the previous request server side at server side, right? Using which object? Session object. At server side, we will maintain your previous details means then those details are secure or not secure?
Secure.
So it is secure, right? So the data is secure. So data is what? Data is what? Secure, guys. These are one of the advantage, right? Data is what? Data is secure, right? Exactly. Guys, here we will maintain maintain the previous requested server side using session object. So data is what? Secure, right? Exactly. Yes, but limitation is what? In limitation is what? You will maintain the data at server side means assume like 1000 requests are coming at a time. It means server side how many objects are created? Tell me.
1000.
1000 requests are coming means what? Definitely thousand objects will be created, right? If 1000 objects will be created means then what happened, guys? 1000 objects will be created means what? Definitely burden on the server is increased or not? Performance will affect, right? Exactly, guys. If number of requests are increased, then what happened, guys? The session objects are increased at, tell me guys, increased at what? Increased at server side. So it will affect on, tell me guys, it affect on what? Performance, right? Exactly. That's what, guys. Tomorrow we will see like cookie session tracking mechanism. Using cookie session tracking mechanism, we will maintain the data at a client side using cookies. Actually, cookies are maintained at browser side, right? Yeah, the same process we will do, but tomorrow what we will do? We will maintain the data at the client side or server side. We will store the previous client side in the form of what? Cookies, right? In the form of what? Cookies. Yes or no, guys? That is called cookie session tracking mechanism. But in that mechanism, what is the advantage? Burden on the server is decreased because we will maintain the data at server client side. But data is secure or not secure? Client side, we will maintain the data.
Not secure, sir.
Exactly.
Someone could steal.
Is it clear now? Today we will see tomorrow, today and both are same process. We have to maintain the previous request details while processing second request. That is our intention, main intention. Today, where we will maintain the data at server side using session object. So data is secure. But data is secure, but number of objects are increased. Data will again affect on performance, right? That's what tomorrow class what we will do. We will maintain the previous request details only, but using the cookies at browser side. At a browser side means what? Performance definitely increase, right? Application performance, because your details are not at server side, your details are at the browser side, so the processing is very fast, right? But if the details are browser side means what? Data is secure or not secure? Not secure, right? That we will discuss in tomorrow class. Cookies session tracking mechanism. We will maintain the client previous request details at the time of the process data request in the form of the cookies, but those cookies are maintained at server side or client side means those details are maintained at client side, browser side, right? How we will maintain the data at browser side, how to process the data, that we will discuss in tomorrow class. Okay, sir, it clear now?
Yes, sir.
That is the process. Yes. So try to do this example so that you get the more clarity. Don't postpone this kind of practicals, guys. If you postpone this type of examples, it's difficult to understand later. Difficult to understand later. That's what. This is like form1.html. Next one is what? Form2.html is there. Yeah, this is my form2.html. Next one is what? Form3.html is there. Form1, form2, form3.html is there. Yeah, this form3.html. Then we require the first servlet. This is my first servlet.java file. First servlet.java file. Next one is what, guys? Second servlet.java file. Second one is what? Second servlet.java file. Next one is what? Display servlet.java file. Display servlet.java file. Right? Exactly. So I'm copying this data. Let me place like protectortest.com .com/adv java 10 million. Yeah, you can make the data like Java. So today class we started like session tracking. This is like day one. Just you can try to example. Yes, I placed a complete example now itself. Just you can place this data. Bye guys. Tomorrow we'll meet.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, the practicals.
Thank you.
Post, don't post.
Thank you, sir.